Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Moose Minute Project on a beautiful Wednesday morning in southern Wisconsin. Yeah, can't beat it today. Not a cloud in the sky. The birds are all happy here in Boscobel, and boy, what a beautiful morning. And it's one of those mornings that you wish you could get a few of these in a row, and I think everybody's minds would change a little bit, and there'd be a few more smiles going on. So, the Moose Minute Project, brought to you by nobody. Don't have any, no, just me talking, that's it. So I appreciate the feedback I get from those and from the people that listen and watch, and I really do appreciate all of that. So, the Moose Minute Project. Fight or walk away, bully or bullied. So, because of social media, because of the news that reports every second on the second, it seems, and doesn't take long to report everything that happens now, unlike I miss the days when I was little, when the parents would read the paper and the news would be on at 6 at night or 6 in the morning, and it would be the stuff that happened. Now we're bombarded nonstop. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. I think a lot of us could handle going back to reporting news and actual news. I know the wig, fake news, whatever people want to call it as now. If it doesn't match your beliefs, or if it's not in your realm, it's fake news. So I don't know how that's going to get fixed, because I don't care what anybody does now. I think there's so many labels out there that if they say anything against one party or the other, it's fake and it's BS and whatever it may be. There's a few people that tried to come out with their own editorials and do that kind of stuff, and I find them very good because it talks about both sides of an argument. And that's the other issue. So, bully. I remember in high school, going through school, especially because of where I grew up, out in what they called Sin City. It was the townhomes. It was where the families lived that were low income. And you just learned a whole lot of that group. Kind of stuck together. We became friends. Family, parents became friends. They kind of hung out and stuck together because then they had people to rely on. Aiken was not very welcoming to a kid in 5th grade moving new to the area. I remember one of the first kids that welcomed me to Richland, or to Aiken, was Mike Edwards. Mike's no longer with us. Mike was a great kid. Not a lot of means, but a big heart. And, but then again, picked on relentlessly as well. Kind of like Scotty, Todd Pankow, those kind of people that if you had disabilities or if you were in low income, your life wasn't great by any means. It actually sucked. And all through high school, I wore a lot of homemade clothes. I think my senior pictures were in a homemade shirt my mom made me, because we didn't have a lot of those things. So I was on the bullied side of things because I wasn't 6'5" at the time either. I grew almost 4 inches after I graduated. So that June after I graduated in June in 92. When I entered college in September, I was 4 inches taller. I was 6'5". But yeah, I'm curious if those people that bullied or picked on, such as Todd Pankow or any of them, as you got older and you got into your 50s, do you look back at people you were very rude to, very disrespectful to, and said, hey, sorry? Or are you still maybe that person that's a prick? I'm just curious. Or was it okay to always be just that way through life, where you're a jackwagon to a certain extent? And I guess I never saw anybody really stand up to people. There were some teachers that definitely didn't allow it to happen. And he's one of my, always will be. Mr. Lake will be always one of those teachers that did not allow that stuff in his room or in his hallway. Yeah, he pretty much ruled the ag department hallway. Him and Mr. Hoffman, both teachers. Mr. Hoffman, of course, has passed, unfortunately. I spent hours upon hours in his office because it was a safe place for me. I felt comfortable there. I liked being there. I didn't have to deal with the crap of every day. So yeah, I'm just curious. If you were the bully, are you still a bully? Even after you've supposedly grown up, are you still, and trust me, there's plenty of people in this world that think they still can get away with everything because they are bullies. And I guess I'm tall enough, big enough now where I don't have to deal with it anymore because everybody just kind of leaves me alone. The only ones that kind of get is if you're out goofing around or whatever and you're at an event. Little people, for some reason, little dudes, little short dudes have problems and they always want to pick on the big guy, I guess. But it's funny. Just curious. So if you look back in your life and you're a jackwagon, and now you're in your 50s, or, could be in your 60s, I guess, and you're still a jackwagon, I guess we learn that you're not. So I guess look into your life that way sometime and maybe make a change. You got time to do it. You're still up and about, and you can make somebody's life different maybe. And then fight or walk away. I always walked away. I sometimes wonder what would have happened if I ever fought back, but I was always scared of the repercussions of what would happen at home, and also thought it was never worth it. I guess fighting for me was never worth it. I've seen some dandies in high school. There's a couple that come to mind, and they were really, really good. But I think my phone's dying here. There we go. Sorry about that. Saw some dandies in high school. And wondered if it was ever worth it for them too, to prove, and I guess probably it was at some point, to stand up for who they were or what they were. But it was just those things on my mind today of, I go out every once in a while and you see guys get in their face, and I mean, these guys are all 50, 60 years old now and still haven't learned that it's not worth it. So, sorry about the interruption there. Hopefully you caught what I was saying, but fight or walk away. Unless it's something you're strongly devoted to, it's still not worth fighting. Can we talk about it? Can we work through it? Whatever it may be. It's probably still worth walking away. And I think sometimes when people, it's better when I see things posted online. I had to learn that. I'm still learning that it's better to just be quiet and walk away, especially when it comes to all the theories and everything else out now, and everybody's beliefs, because it's coming more and more where we are dug in deep with our heels, and this is how it's going to be. And it doesn't have to be, because I am not going to work hard at becoming better and making a change, at making myself better so I can enjoy life and work on, I guess being married, you're always working on that relationship. You're always wanting to make sure your wife has a smile on her face, or, her day was good. There's a lot of times that, I'm very quiet. There's days that it's very hard emotionally for me in my head. So a lot of times I'm pretty well exhausted by 8:30, 9 o'clock. But then again, I'm up at 5:30. So that's where the Moose Minute Project is today. I hope everybody finds it in their heart to bless somebody today. Not financially. That's not what I'm saying. Send a note. Send a virtual hug. Let somebody know you're thinking about them, whatever it may be. It doesn't have to be thinking about them in some weird way. It's just, hey, you know what? Anybody tell you look good today? Just want to let you know. Appreciate your valued friendship. I appreciate your posts, whatever it may be. So hold the door for somebody. Thank a veteran. Whatever it goes there. Thank a police officer the next time you see him. That's where we're at today. So enjoy the beautiful southern Wisconsin sunshine. If you're listening anywhere else, hopefully it's sunny where you're at today. And have a great day. And of course, the Moose Minute Project is something that I've taken on, and for myself, for my well-being, and also in memory of, or in, not memory, but in honor of my mom, who has late-stage Alzheimer's, and she's battling like no tomorrow, and still there, and we'll go see her. I'll be going to see her on Sunday, I believe. That's when I'm going up. So we'll go from there. But thank you all for watching. And if you were the bully, maybe take a look at why, or what you did, or what you got out of it. And if you're being bullied, days will get better. Try to find somebody to help you. There's plenty of help out there. Favorite teacher, whatever it may be. And you don't have to necessarily have somebody fight the battle for you, but have somebody give you some input on what you should do, and then decide to fight or walk away. And that's where it'll go. I've got a great friend that went through some rough times with me. He lost his dad at a young, vulnerable age, and needless to say, he's a hell of a man today from all the things he went through. And appreciate it if he's around, because I hear from him. So that's where we're at. Have a great day, and enjoy your day. And as always, bless somebody's day too. Thank you for watching the Moose Minute Project. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another edition.